'cause this is my United States of whatever. And this is my United States of whatever. Hey guys, welcome back to Amora. I am in the mood to build something today. Not build, but like decorate my island today. A particular section I want to just get done really quick because my friend wanted to play Animal Crossing with me later and I don't want to keep them waiting because we're supposed to be working on our slumber islands and they don't have it unlocked yet because they restarted their island too. So, with the downtime that I have, I'm going to record. Well, I mean, I am recording right now, but I'm gonna decorate one section of my island. And honestly, what I'm going to work on is the entrance to my island. I mean, you know, we all gotta start somewhere. Why did I walk out of my house? We all gotta start somewhere in terms of decorating and decorations and whatnot. So, I decided to start with the entrance because I feel like if I at least start there and then branch out to do the other things I want to do, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I feel like I should start at the entrance because from there I can build off of that, if that makes sense. And then I feel like I should start at the entrance of my island because if I start there, then I can just continue to decorate little things the more I go. So like, say I'm making the entrance. The thing about the entrance that I'm making is that it's gonna like lead into resident services. From there, I can start decorating resident services. And then, oh, well, what's nearby resident services? Oh, Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters? Well, I'll just start decorating there too. And then from there, I'll just keep on like building and decorating until I get to 3 stars. And then that's when gets spicy. So yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna work on that for now. I also wanted to change my hat because I miss my cowgirl hat. Cowboy hat, whatever. Yeehaw! I'm out of here. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm just gonna build a little pathway to Town Hall. Also, Flick is here. If I had paths, it would be so much easier, but I don't. So, for now, we're gonna make do with what we got. Now, allow me to get my external tools, so that way it'll help me when it comes to decorations. I did have an idea. I got it from Pinterest. I don't know if I could pull it up again. Okay, I found it. I'm going to pull it up right now, and, you know, when I'm editing this, I'll put it on screen for you guys. I'm gonna do something like that, except, you know, right outside resident services. But instead of having it just be like a singular little build, just like, I'm going to connect it to the airport. I hope what I'm saying is making sense, but you'll see. So yeah, with that out of the way, hold on. Okay, so the main thing that I'm gonna have to build is the fountain in the middle. So, oh, the mail. I didn't even check the mail. Oh yeah, I got all this stuff. I'll place that down in a few. Yeah, the main thing I'm going to build is the fountain right outside of resident services. Anyway, yeah, I'm here because I have to craft the fountain that I'm gonna make. I'm not gonna, like, exactly replicate it, just like what it is in the picture. I'm kind of gonna put my own little spin on it. Yeah, I'm gonna do my own thing with it, so that way it's not just like a carbon copy. Yeah, even though it looks very nice and very well made, I'm not gonna just copy it exactly how it looks in the picture. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, what if resident services is too close to the... Oh, hey, by the way, I finished this little museum entrance. It's very simple. I just need to add a few bushes to the flowers all over here. But aside from that, I think this looks very cute. Aww, this is so cute. Wait, hold on. Literally, Cube is listening to Igly sing his little song. This is so cute. I have to get a picture. Okay, that's cute. Anyway, holy sh! I forgot that the fountain does that at the start of a new hour. That's cute. I'm gonna move resident services backwards a little bit because... Should I even be saying that? I just realized. Oh, whatever. Whoa, how did this happen? Anyway, I wish I had something to talk about while I would do this, but I'm also super bad at multitasking and cannot, like, talk and do things at the same time. Because then I just fumble my words and then I just want to cry. I did say I'm working on the entrance, but I'm kind of, like, doing kind of the opposite of that. It'll make sense. It'll make sense, though. Trust. But yeah, the entrance is supposed to connect to this section over here. And that is my goal with this video. Also, what are you guys talking about? I feel like a teacher because he just called me Miss Celia. Maybe I should start calling you Mr. Igly. It would be nice to be called boss, just so I could see what it feels like to be in charge of something. Okay, let's see, boss. We need a decision right now on the carpet color for our office. Gray or blue? Really? Right now? Okay, I wanna say blue. No, wait, gray's good, isn't it? He sprains my brain. Oh no. Poor dude. Poor Igly. So, yeah, I'm gonna, like, at least finish this little part of resident services, and then I'm gonna start at the entrance of the airport and just connect the two from there. Also, shout out to my friend who yesterday just let out a f***ing stink bug onto my island, so now my entire island smells like Thank you. Okay. See, I added some bushes. I think they look cute. Another thing I'm gonna do as well, now that I have the chance, is plant fruit trees around resident services because I f***ing feel like it. Igly's about to be sandwiched in between two trees. I just realized a balloon passed by. I was busy texting someone. Holy shit. Gimme! Gimme, 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 gimme! Wait. I can't even see that. Oh, this is so cute! I'm putting it in my house. Wow, 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 now, now, wow, now. Okay, so I finished decorating around resident services. You know, I placed the fruit trees down. I need to cut this tree down. And yeah, so I guess I just have to wait for those cherry trees to grow, but I'm not actually gonna do all that. So in the meantime, I will work on actual little fountain part of the plaza. So I'll get to that right now. Alright, let's see what the Nook Twins have for me in terms of flower petals. Or petals, flower seeds. Whoops, I'm not thinking. I'll get tulips. Alright, so this is how it looks so far. I honestly feel like I'm cooking a little bit here. Here are like the two little entrance points, entry points, I guess, that you can use to like make it to the plaza. Or it'll look better once everything grows in properly. Like right over here and on the other side over here, I want to place two benches instead of just like having one right in front of the fountain. So I'm going to look at like some Animal Crossing benches online and I'll see which ones I like the most and I'll try and get them. Wait, Celia wants to talk to me, huh? What happened? I just wanted to make sure to thank you, Alexis. They say you've been trying to get KK to notice our island so he'll come perform here. I'm grateful for you to, yeah, no problem, yeah. Oh, are you trying to compete with me? I am KK's #1 fan. I know all of KK's songs. My favorites are only the absolute of peak cream of the crop bangers, which he has thousands of. Actually, how many songs does he have? So much for being the biggest KK fan. You win, Celia, whatever. Alright, well, a tape deck could be useful. I don't know where I'd put it. Okay, so I actually did end up finding a really cute looking bench that I'd actually want to put here. Ugh, I need wood. No! Oh my god. Okay, well, time to go risk my life for some freaking wood and hope I don't get stung by wasps along the way. You know, while I'm here, I do want to at least say that if there's anything that I'm trying to go for with this island, is that I'm trying to make it so that way I don't, so that way I can at least access everything the game has to offer, if you know what I mean. Because, like, you see, like, those heavily decorated islands, and how they always have, like, furniture and, like, decorations everywhere. And, you know, it'd be really hard for things like, say, fossils to spawn, or, anything, because, like, the paths that they use, or the fact that they used custom designs, or something like that. Or things like snowballs during the winter, because, like, they probably won't spawn if they can't find, like, an empty aisle of grass. And it'd be really hard to roll them up when you have paths and stuff in the way. And, you know, you could even risk it, like, crashing into one of the decorations and breaking, and it'd really suck. So what I want for my island is to kind of avoid those things from happening. And that's not to say that I'm not going to decorate it much, because I'm going to definitely decorate it. use paths, terraform, decorate to the fullest extent that I can, while also being, like, practical. Not flashiness over function, but the opposite of that. It's more function over flashiness. I kind of try to make things look practical and, like, walk around a bowl, I guess, rather than just, like, squeezing a bunch of decorations together, making it look cool, but at the cost of less walking space. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for with this island, and even if you don't know what I mean, I would hope that by the time I actually give a tour of my complete island, that you'll see what I mean. Okay, I actually have more than enough wood now, which is awesome, so I'm gonna actually... You know what, you can never have too much wood, or any of the crafting materials in this game, so I'm just gonna continue until my axe breaks. Oh my god, Pinky and Phoebe are talking to each other. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Wait, I just want to listen. Phoebe, you smell super cute. I don't wear perfume or anything. What the heck does cute smell like anyways? Can you smell it, Alexis? There's totes a cute smell wafting off Phoebe. It smells like flowers, yeah. Huh? Flowers? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, it is way adorbs that you love flowers so much that you want to smell like them. Every dang perfume smells like flowers. You cannot smell like flowers, Pinky. You can't not. I can read. Did you know that? Nah, you don't have to get flowery stuff. That's why I usually smell like glitter glue. What does that mean? Man, I'm so happy that spring is coming in Animal Crossing. I mean, technically, if you're not time traveling, then yeah. Because I get... Well, anyway. Because I got so tired of the snow on my last island, and I actually played in it recently. It's not, like, complete or anything, but I wouldn't mind giving a tour of it in the future. Oh yeah, I'm happy that, like, spring and stuff is coming in Animal Crossing, because back on my old island, I got so annoyed of the snow. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, or maybe it's just the way that my island is made, or, like, how I made my island, but I don't really like the snow. I feel like it ruins a lot. Not ruins, but, like, I definitely prefer it when it's not snowing and there's not snow all over, like, the structures and stuff in my on my island. I prefer when, like, the snow is melted and everything looks pretty. So, like, the seasons like spring and summer and hell, even the fall, because I think that looks pretty as well. I definitely like those. I can't lie. I like that over winter where everything is just snow everywhere. And oh yeah, and, like, even the paths are, like, kind of, like, look desaturated a bit, because I don't know actually why it's like that, but it just makes me prefer it when it's not snowing more. Because I don't like the way it looks when it's, like, all desaturated like that. Oh my god. I just placed this backwards. Also, I didn't even think about customizing it. I should totally do that. I want to see the customization options. Speaking of customization, I also wonder if you could customize those little camper figurines that I got. That'd be really cute if I could. I can! Oh my god, I can! I've never seen these before. Splatter up. The hot dog one is so goofy! Oh my god. Wait, I actually love this. But I actually don't know which one I would want to go for. I'd probably do the playtime one. It looks all, like, kitty themed, because that's what it used to be called in the older Animal Crossing games. The kitty themed furniture. And then this one too is also customizable. Oof. Oh, I love this one. Oh, I'm going with this one. That is literally the cutest. Speaking of, camping and, like, stuff, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. I used to hate Pocket Camp when it was still online because everything cool was locked behind Leaf tickets, and the stupid microtransactions bothered me to hell. But I'm really glad that Pocket Camp Complete came out. I mean, it's like $20 now, which is insane for a mobile game. But I got it when it was $10, which is still kind of a lot, but also Super Mario Run costed that much, and I think it was worth the price for what enjoyment I got out of that. I know no one would really spend that much for a mobile game anyway, but I mean, I would if I cared about it enough. So I did. It just sucks that Pocket Camp Complete is $20 now. It's like extremely good. Because you get Leaf tokens, which is the replacement for Leaf tickets. You get them so freaking easily in this game that you can get any of the special furniture that you want, and like, I mean, obviously you don't have to spend money to get it, but it's so much. It's so euphoric just finally being able to decorate my camp with all the pretty furniture that I couldn't when I had to spend money for it. But yeah. Alright. I think this looks very nice. I like the customization that I did on these benches. And yeah. I would just have to wait for all this stuff to grow in, but aside from that, I am pretty much done with that section. So we actually get to focus on the entrance itself this time, not just the path to it, or path to resident services. Going off of the image here. Okay, 1, 2... So I think around here is where I'd want to, like, start making the paths, or the singular path, branch into these two little spaces. So I guess what I want to do is add bushes over here, and then add, like, can I stop jumping? And then add fences along here. And then right here is where the street lights are gonna be, because I'm gonna place another 2 street lights. Then I need to cut down this tree, but yeah, I think, yeah, I'm gonna place 2 street lamps here, add bushes here, you know, add a little fences till we make it to here. These 2 will also have bushes on them. You know, I just realized I never talked to Flick yet, so I kind of want to do that. I love Flick to death, and it's also not because I have a preference for punk and alternative fashion. Totally. I've been traveling all across the islands looking for my soul bug, the perfect inspiration for my art. I must capture every wiggling leg, each joint of the antenna. You're so lucky to live in their world. So if you find a bug, will you sell it to me? I can pay a little extra. No price is too high for my chitinous? How do I pronounce that word? Man, I miss when Google would actually let you, like, listen to the pronunciation of words. Wait, can you actually still do that? I think you can. No, everything's replaced by the f***ing AI overview that I hate. Chitinous. Dude, English is a f***ing stupid language. So if you find a bug, will you sell it to me? I can pay a little extra. No price is too high for my... I forgot how you pronounce it already. What the fuck? No price is too high for my chitinous kindred. And that's any bug. Devotion without conditions isn't devotion at all. Oh. And if you're, interested in my art at all, just let me know. Well, I don't have bugs to sell. I'm sorry, Flick. Anyway, back to it. Okay, and right here is where the street lamps are gonna go. Okay, here's street lamp number 1, and then street lamp number 2. Okay, this looks super cute, and I love it so much. I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait to get 3 stars. Holy sh! I need 3 stars so badly. Speaking of, in order to get 3 stars, I need more people on my island. I still only have the 6 that I got from last video, so... Ooh. Who the hell are... Pinky and Iggly are talking. Okay. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the snazziest of us all? That would be he with the firmest of snaz So calling back to my Happy Home Paradise video, in case you don't know, if you didn't watch that video, I really suck at reading aloud. Especially with voices, that doesn't help either. That would be he with the firmest and snaz none other than Iggly. Okay then. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the cutest of us all? That would... that would be he with the cutest Maximus, Iggly. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most rock-headed, braggy dumbbell of all time? That would be she who has forgotten... That would be she who has forgotten she asked for improv practice, Pinky. What? I am practicing. I'm going to be a pop star and an actress. I was pretending to be mad. Ah, you're pretending. I gotcha. Pretending. Improv's like swimming. Wait, maybe it's softball that's like improv. Where was I going with this? Got distracted. That doesn't matter. Something's like something, right? That's what Coach always said. I need to start picking better improv partners. Wow. Oh, that's silly and cute. I love that. I'm gonna do, like, say this path, for example. I'm gonna do one curved over here, and then another curved over here, and then it's gonna be like this. I'm kind of just gonna have, like, you know, the straight path. And then once we make it to this part, this point that I dug up, I'm going to curve the path 1, and then go down and curve that path 1, and then go from there. So I want to put something here to kind of indicate the quote-unquote turning point. That's a clever name I just thought of. And here's where I need to dig this tree up, because it's kind of hard to see where I'm digging, or where I'm supposed to dig if this tree's in the way. I can kind of guess. I think it's supposed to be right here, actually right next to the tree. Or right behind it, but still. I need to chop this tree down because I don't know what else to do with it. Oh, and I also want to point out that the stuff that I do on this island is stuff that I did on my old island before this one. So if I ever were to give a tour of my old Amora island, then it totally, like, it would totally not look too different. Like, certain builds that I do in videos like this one, they're definitely going to be similar in terms of that. Yeah, I mean, I did say that I made this island to, like, iron out the issues I have with my other island. Why am I digging around storage? I need to get my axe. But yeah, I made this island to iron out the issues that I had with my last island. So a lot of things are gonna be the same. Some might even look better on this island than my other island. But yeah, I do want this to be my new main island, so... I also just realized that I should add 2 bushes here, just to indicate the other point where I'm supposed to, you know, curve the path. This wasn't the specific fence that I wanted to put, but I kind of just put that as a placeholder. I wonder what fence I should use, though. I think the spooky fence looks nice. It's like Halloween themed, but it's doable. Like I can use those. I need pumpkins for this. And I don't have pumpkins. If, you know, if the recipe calls for it, then it is what it is. Okay, I'm actually liking this a lot more than I thought I would. And then once I unlock the... Oh baby. Once I unlock the, terraforming and path paving, I can... Oh my god, this is gonna be so cool. I can add the stone paths. I can just... Oh, I'm envisioning it in my head, and I love it. Okay. Oh, perfect. It's really stupid because I know I said, huh, this tree is really blocking my way, but then I go ahead and plant the tree right where I'm dumb, okay? I'm dumb. Another useful tip that I do that I don't really know if anyone else does, but to prevent things from like spawning in places where you don't want, is that I just have a fully transparent custom design. I just call it the see-through sheet, but essentially it's supposed to be something that looks like an empty tile on the floor, but it really isn't, so that way things like flowers don't spawn there, or fossils don't appear underneath them, or anything like that. I don't really think I'll incorporate them in this particular build, because once I get paths unlocked, I'm gonna like replace all this with like stone or brick. I think stone, whichever one looks nice, but either way, stuff won't spawn if I'm using stone paths or brick paths. So that's what I'm gonna do over here. I think last but not least, I need to customize these street lamps to black so that way they don't... Because I think the bronze color looks pretty, but I don't think it'll really go with the fences because those are black, and I don't think I could customize the spooky fence to be any other color. So yeah, I would want at least the street lamps to match the fence color. Also, it would be matching these street lamps in resident services as well, so yeah, I'd want that too. Okay, I think black... The very specific color is obviously not the same compared to the spooky fence, but I still feel like it matches more with the spooky fence than the white ones. The white ones, what? The bronze colored ones. This won't be done until I actually get terraforming unlocked and I can do all that fun stuff. But for now, I'm going to have to just make do with what I have. I just realized another street lamp over here and on the other side would go insane. Not... I'm really exaggerating it, but I think it would look better. So I feel like if I add them both over here, I think that'd look a lot nicer. I honestly really like that. Okay, I think with that, I feel like that this build is done. I just realized, looking at these benches, I realized how they might not exactly match. Let me go back and customize the one of these benches just to see how another option looks. I think the iron parts of these benches go really well with the street lamps. But I also really like the dark wood. Like the dark colored wood from the other one too. I think we'll stick with the default ones, this like default bench, just to see how it looks, and you know, I could always change it later on and if I feel like it. So I think with that, I am done with this build. So I think all that I can do now is just time travel to the so that way all these trees are fully grown, and we will see from there. Oh, it's raining. Wow. That's perfect. Alright, let me go get my umbrella before anything. I'm not trying to get my fictional character uncomfortably wet or anything. Alright. I also got some mail to check as well. Oh yeah, from Happy Home Academy. Oh, awesome! I made it... Oh, wow. I also forgot to mention completely that I also upgraded my house because I ran out of storage. So, yeah, this is how it looks now. I also got the recipe for a cabin wall, so I built that. And I am loving it. I am loving the vibes of my house right now. Well, let me put up this plaque that the HHA got me. I guess I'll put it right here, dead in the middle for now, until I could get the other plaques, then I'll just organize it accordingly. Alright, well, oh, this is grown. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so now everything has grown, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like if I swapped the trees and the bushes right here, if I just swapped those, then I feel like it would look better because I could at least see the fountain more. So I'm gonna go change that really quick, and I think after that, I think we'll be done. Everything else looks amazing though, by the way. I am loving this so much. Not the two cherry trees next to each other though, that's on me. I'll pick that up and put it somewhere else. I just placed the wrong tree down. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Actually, would cherry trees look better here? We'll experiment. We'll experiment. I think I could also benefit from having more colorful flowers over here, but that would require me to breed flowers, and I mean, I could always do that, but that takes a lot of time. But the reason why I would put cherries by resident services is because, you know, my native fruit is cherries, and I want that to be represented here in what is the most integral part of my island, which would be resident services. Or I guess, like, the center, the touristy, I guess, not really touristy place, but the main place of my island, which is resident services, where, you know, events are held and all that. I kind of consider it to be like a center, a town center, where people just like hang out and stuff. So I would want that, I would want the island's native fruit to be represented here as well. But yeah, overall I think this build is very nice, very good. I like it a lot, and I guess with that I'm done. Wait, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this is gonna be where a flower is gonna be. Let me place other flowers. Not other flowers, but I'm gonna place a flower down as well. I'm gonna place a flower uh, over here and this same spot on the other side. Just so that way it looks like it closes in more, because, I mean, I was eventually gonna do this anyway. Alright, so if you're seeing this, then this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching this, new type of style, I guess, not really style of video, but, like, thank you for, watching one of my very first builds that I actually record on camera. Um, I very much appreciate it, and I also appreciate, um, just you guys watching my content in general. This is something new for me, and I'm very excited to just put my videos out there. Hi, Pinky. Okay. Well, yes. Thank you guys for watching. If you did like what you see here, make sure to subscribe and like the video. And yeah, that's everything. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.